What's up, guys? This is Dave from DraftDashboard.com. Here are my MLB DFS picks for Thursday, July 3rd. These picks apply for DraftKings and FanDuel. Before we dive in, please drop a like on this video and hit that red subscribe button, and don't forget to hit that bell icon so you never miss our new videos. All right, let's start at the pitcher position today. I'm going with Bryan Woo from Seattle. Now, Bryan is pitching against the Kansas City Royals, who are the 25th worst batting team. With a dash rank of 100 and an impressive ERA of 2.89, Bryan has been on fire lately, scoring 29, 27, and 27 fantasy points in his last 3 games. He's got a standout OPS versus righties at 0.542, and he's facing 5 righties today. His weighted OPS is slightly below his average OPS at 0.566, showing a robust pitcher advantage here. To top it off, Kansas City is only hitting a 111 batting average against him. Definitely a high upside play. I like Bryan Woo here versus the Kansas City Royals. Now let's move over to the catcher position. We're looking at Will Smith from the Dodgers. He's coming off a solid performance with 21, 11, and 14 fantasy points in his last 3 games, and he's facing the White Sox, who rank 24th against catchers. Even though his batter total advantage isn't great here, he has smacked 2 home runs in his 2 at-bats against this pitcher, making his OPS versus pitcher a staggering 5,000. That's a trend worth noting. So, I like Will Smith here despite the batter total disadvantage. Switching over to first base, Freddie Freeman is the guy I'm targeting. The Dodgers are up against the White Sox, and Freddie has a 21% batting advantage over their pitcher today. Freddie bats well against righties with an OPS of 0.901, and with a recent game scoring 26 fantasy points, he's primed for another big one. Matchups like this can make all the difference, and his .333 batting average against today's pitcher is enough to back him. Freddie Freeman here looks like a solid pick against the White Sox. Jumping over to the second base position, let's take a look at Ketel Marte. The Arizona Diamondbacks second baseman has been consistently strong, with a batter total advantage of 23% against the Giants pitcher he's facing today. His OPS versus lefty pitchers is an impressive 1.080. Even though he's 0 for 3 against this pitcher, his recent performance and favorable batting conditions make him a high upside choice. I like Ketel Marte to break through here despite his past struggles against the pitcher. At third base, keep an eye on Rafael Devers for San Francisco. Devers has a massive batter total advantage at 5,300%, and facing Arizona, he's up against a pitcher that gives up a 0.814 OPS to lefties. He's had a couple of underwhelming games recently, but with his overall stats this season, a bounce back seems highly probable. Take Rafael Devers here against the Diamondbacks. At shortstop, take a look at Mookie Betts from the Dodgers. Even with a negative total advantage, Betts hits 0.866 against right-handers, and he's going up against the White Sox. He's been a little cold, but his potential to turn things around in a favorable matchup makes him a great option. I like Mookie Betts against the White Sox tonight. Last, but certainly not least, in the outfield, let's talk Shohei Ohtani. This guy's been a powerhouse this season with 54 home runs and a commanding presence at the plate. He's set to face a pitcher that's particularly lenient to lefties, boasting an OPS versus righties of 1.128. The White Sox rank 24th against outfielders, making Shohei a must-have in your lineups. So, don't miss out on Shohei Ohtani versus the Chicago White Sox. For a bit of value, consider Patrick Bailey as your catcher. He's got a nice 35% batting advantage and managed a home run in his last at-bat against Arizona's pitcher. At a salary of just $2,400, he provides a cost-effective way to round out your lineup with potential upside. If you want to try all these daily fantasy tools for yourself, click the link in the description below this video or head over to the DraftDashboard.com. You can use our DFS lineup optimizer to build quality lineups using our picks and your own custom player pool. Thank you so much for watching, everyone. If you enjoyed this video, please smash that like button and subscribe if you haven't already. Comment below with your favorite player for this MLB slate. I'd love to hear your thoughts. Thanks again, and good luck.